Hey outdoorsnists, we're back in the outdoors to do some outdoorsing. I have no idea what I'm gonna do today. Well, I'm gonna do a lot of walking, and then I'm gonna post up somewhere and have a little bit of lunch. I know that much. But where and what we're gonna see on the way, no idea. I don't know what that is. Part of me wants to touch it, but most of me doesn't. So I think I'm just gonna leave that little mystery for the ages. Okay, there's no snow. Well, there's some snow, but barely any snow. This isn't true for the higher elevation. You can see in the mountains there is snow. Down here you can almost convince yourself it was spring. Alright, I found the snow and the trees. Smells like crap stuff. Like, I'm not talking deep stuff here. What is that? 2 acorn shells. Very fascinating. See deer tracks. Not fresh deer tracks, but wasn't really expecting it. It feels a lot warmer than it is, so could be the jacket over the hoodie I got going on. Seems like usually when I start these, I overheat pretty quick, regardless of the temperature. I think it's like, it's not 40 degrees. Okay, we've reached one of the semi-trails. Oh, human footprints. So, we might meet somebody out here today, who knows? Maybe a new pal. Maybe they'll murder us, who knows? Those are in no way, shape, or form edible. But I did see them and I thought, that looks nice. So I'd come over and check it out. What is it? Some moss growing on it. Pretty solid mushroom. I don't know what kind it is. Couldn't tell you. Something neat, something else kind of cool. Cool, but I keep noticing it. It's that color on some of the rocks. I am not up on my geology in the slightest, so I'm not even gonna guess. I could guess, but that's all it would be. I say this every time I come in here, but it's an interesting place. So, we got rocks, pile of rocks here, and there's like a path or a ditch or something, and there's some more rocks. Land was worked for something. I almost think it was to build Route 9, but don't quote me on that. But it's kind of neat how these are, it's a unofficial trail system in here. I haven't seen anybody yet, but I definitely left footprints. So. I didn't see anybody like parked where I was either, so maybe they left already. I don't know. So I think this is going to be a lesson in there's always something new. So this is where the path splits, and I saw the tracks go that way. I thought, I probably just looped around and joined it up there. But why would they do that? And then I look over there, and I see something I haven't seen in here before. I don't see any people over there. So I don't think I'll be intruding on anything. Hang on, we're just gonna make sure there's nobody. I don't see anybody. But yeah, check this out. It's an old cemetery. Look at that. I had no idea this was here. Literally the first time in my life I'm seeing this. Can't tell the date of that one. Nor that one. 1840 on that one. A little guy. This is wild. This reminds me of the Mosier Road Cemetery up in Sheffield, except the graves here are way better kept. Maybe not the graveyard, but oh, here we go. Memory of Miss Obadiah Eddy, who departed this life May 4th, 1826. Age 75 years. Life like a vain amusement flies, a fable or a song by something something. You see how it's kind of like off kilter a little bit? That's kind of cool. We got Miss Phoebe Eddy. I know. Phoebe? Phoebe? Phoebe Eddy. Wife of Mr. Obadiah. Okay, that's Obadiah. This is his wife. May 27th, 1821. So I'm not too far off from each other. Who's over here? Anna, wife of Ebenezer Temple. Someone has come in and updated Mr. Ebenezer's. Oh wow. Fought in the Revolution. What do we got over here? George Knapp. Knapp's a name around here. Probably heard Eddie too, but who's over here? Samuel Harris. I don't know. Cool. I had no idea this was here. Usually when I come through here, there's leaves on the trees and everything. Can't see, I have no idea. Would never have known it was here. I thought it'd come up here in the winter, so that's really cool. Huh. Not gonna lie, outdoors, I thought today was gonna be a lame one, quite frankly. I was gonna head back and have lunch under a bridge or something. I still might do that, but this is neat. Really neat. I don't know if I've showed you the Mosier Road Cemetery in Sheffield. It's I don't think it's quite as old as this one. Maybe it is. I don't remember seeing any grave in that cemetery younger than the Civil War. And this one, we've got people going back to the Revolutionary War. I think somebody had a date on them. Okay, so he died in 1826. I don't do math off the top of my head, so. How long has he been here? See, this is the year year 2024, 1826, 198 years. Obadiah Eddy has been sitting there. If he died at 75, that means he was born 273 years ago. Graves over there. Let's go look at those. That one, state of Vermont. Susan, wife of something Wood. It's a shame to see these get worn down, because there will come a day where you can't read them. I don't know if people come through here and never touch them up, or if they take rubbings just to, I don't know why a paper rubbing would outlast a rock, but let's got stuff on the tree here. Let's look at that. I thought these were mushrooms at first. Oh, look at that. See those beams going across that? This looks like it used to be some kind of ladder. We've got a deer bone, kind of bone. Whoa, this is interesting. I wasn't expecting this at all. Looks like whoever else has been around here checking it out too. Cool. All right. Yeah. Like every time I come in here, I always think it's gonna be boring, or I'm not gonna see anything new or interesting, and then I'll stumble across something like this. So I'm very happy right now. Improved my mood considerably. All right, I think what I'm gonna do is, well, you know, I was talking earlier about what I thought this area used to be. You know, I thought I was saying something about how they might have quarried the rock to build Route 9. But now, knowing what I know and seeing what I've seen, I bet you anything this was probably a bunch of sheep farms a long, long time ago. And they had just kind of wore away. That's neat. All right, I'm gonna get back on the trail, whatever you want to call it, and head up that way, and maybe we'll find some more cool stuff like this. Okay. The plan was to walk to the end of this path until I worked up like an appetite. But I'm not hungry. I think I know where that goes. I don't think I've ever been that way. So, let's go this way. Okay. I suppose we could follow that further, but frankly I think it kind of ends around here. All I have for track, there are no more human tracks except for mine. There is this ancient, I think, a deer trail. And I see tracks of some pod creature. But yeah, I think this is where the sidewalk ends, boys. So I think we're gonna head back, and then I'm gonna think about where I want to do the cooking part of this little adventure. Yeah, you also notice the snow. We've risen in elevation a bit, so it's a little cold. Phone says it's 27 degrees. With all the walking and coats I've got on, it feels more like 45, but I'm sure that would change if I stopped. So I'm gonna head back. Like I said, we'll find some place to have a late lunch. There's a cemetery again. For some reason, it's in the back of my head that maybe I have seen that before, and I'm just lost my mind, but I'm just gonna say today it feels like the first time I've ever seen that. And that's just as good, I think. It did make me think though, like, that's a pretty vast, as far as Vermont goes, vast area of wilderness up that way. Well, wilderness is probably not the technical term, but anyway, point being, what I want to do more of this year is backpack camping. So I'm hoping to basically go in there and meander a lot more with a backpack and a tent and see what else we can find. I wouldn't be too completely shocked if we found something interesting in there, like an ancient forgotten cemetery, maybe a cellar hole. Probably a lot of stone walls. Stone walls are pretty common around here, frankly. Either way, even if we don't find anything man-made, it'd be interesting and fun to do, I think. Provided we don't get eaten by a Sasquatch or carried off by the Glastonbury Triangle monster or whatever it is. Hopefully that won't happen to us. I don't think this is the way we came in. I mean, I can get out this way, but it just doesn't look familiar. They went that way instead. I don't know. Maybe I did come this way and I forgot, just like I forgot the other times I've been to that cemetery. Now there's people tracks on the ground here. So. And I know this is the stream I was talking about. Yeah, I know where we are. I just don't remember taking this way up here. But maybe we did. There really aren't that many other ways to where we just were, so kind of had to. Except, I remember in one spot there's like a tin bolted to the tree. Okay, I remember what we did. I went that way, I think. Not that way, but maybe. Let's go down further. That might offer some clues. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I went that way. Not that way, but I mean, whatever. Get you to the same result. Here's the river. So like I said, if you're out coming up this way, those don't look immediately like trails. Because they're technically probably not, but... Alright, let's see if we can, okay, I crossed that way, but look what's over here. A nice little flag bridge. I'm going to use that. I'm going to hope I don't fall off it. I'm about to. Alright. You know what, actually? I just got a feeling. This will be a little better. And I'm right. Yeah. I'm not the most nimble of people. And frankly, if you fell here, you might get a little wet. If you slip over there, you're gonna break your ass. So I think I made the right call on that one. Alright. We're near where we might be good for a little picnic here. So the thing is, I don't know if the river's gonna drown out the sound of the camera. If that happens, you won't hear anything I say. So I'm probably not gonna say much, but we're gonna go there and yeah, cook a lunch. water's down. Maybe the volume won't be a problem. Hopefully it looks a little safer. Let's see. Let's look at the local artwork. Fuck bitches get stitches, I guess? I don't know. Is that a cow? A J. I hope nobody's spray painted the N-word. What do we got here? Oh, even more. The river is quite loud on this side and stuff. Boobies? Someone painted boobies under the bridge. Alright. Well, ooh, alright, look at that. What's foam? Probably insulation from that pipe. Okay, it's actually kind of quiet here, so. Yeah, why don't we post up down here? Alright, so today's lunch is gonna be teriyaki noodles, and I'm gonna stir in some marinated beef. I think we'll do the noodles first, and then the beef. No, the beef and then the noodles. Takes the noodles a little longer, so. We'll sear the beef and then do the second bit. Alright, that's all good. Wasn't lighting right away, so I wasn't sure what was going on with that. I don't know. I don't completely trust these things. Like, I was in high school, I took a welding class, and I just learned a lot of little things about how those little canisters and cylinders and all that work, and I don't fully trust any of them. Especially ones they sell at Walmart to amateur campers. So anyway, let's get the beef in there. This is way too elaborate for what I'm doing. But like I said, part of this is testing out different types of meals for the road trip we're going to take. So this is going to be beef and noodles. Again, nothing beats the ease of the pasta, as far as how easy it was to make it. I suppose anything in a can, I'm just reheating and be simpler. But anyway. Alright, I moved it in the corner to be out of the wind. So what do we got for noodles? GoPro batteries are notoriously not good. I had to just change it just now. What I might do before I go on that trip in September is invest in a few more. I've got 3, which is usually plenty. It's also cold out. They don't like the cold. Last I checked, it's like 25 degrees out. Let's see if it's still 25 degrees. – 27 degrees. So, not warm. Oh, what did I want to... I have another product I want to review. So I can get rid of it. So I bought this a couple weeks ago. I don't know why. It's a whistle. It's a compass, which I guess if you hold it just right for long enough, it will point towards directions that I normally associate with the correct ones. I wouldn't trust this compass. Absolutely no way. This isn't the compass I brought to orient me, though. I have a good one in the back, but this one's not. So okay, that way's not north. I'm gonna jiggle it. Yeah, I wouldn't rely on this thing. Also, the thermometer seems to be a little off. According to this, it's above 50 degrees. So, absolute waste of money. I think it costs like $2, so big deal, but oh well. Oh, that's supposed to reduce or what's going on. Anyway, I'm gonna shut this off and focus on cooking. Alright, that's probably better than done. So let's add it to the beef. Scrape a little bit of it out there. Tea water. Use some tea too. That there when that's ready. I think it said to let that stand for 2 minutes, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stir it in. Put that over there with that. That with that. Set that there. Go there. Leave that there for a minute. Alright, I'll do another spoon. There we go. Alright, I don't know if this is a fork meal or a spoon meal, but we got them both. Alright, another drill. Got a taste test. We'll try, see if the beef's cooked. This isn't bad. Beef and noodles. I am going to wish I had bigger utensils though. So, alright, well, I'm going to eat this. Let me know in the comments if you actually want to like watch me eat it. I don't know. Maybe I should put that behind a paywall. You know, you can, that's the kind of stuff you gotta pay for. Anyway, I actually am slightly hungry now, so I'm gonna eat this and let my tea heat up. It looks hot enough. Alright, I'll turn that off finally. Put it out here in the wind where it can cool down a bit. Now I've noticed, like I've said many times, that cups keeps that tea pretty damn hot. And I'd like to get out of here sometime this afternoon, so I think I'm just going to let it steep and cool and then drink it. I'm thinking the faster way out of here might be that way instead of that way, but I don't know. These are actually pretty tasty. I don't know if I'll have a marinated beef with it when I'm on the road, but just a nice meal in general. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this, sip my tea, maybe I'll leave before the tea, I don't know. We'll see. Alright, it's not any nastier than when I found it, so I think outdoors that might be the video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed that, and I'll see you on the next one.